Hi, friend. It's me and my rainbow ball again. I'm really excited about these. Just a pro tip, again, if you're at a store, you go through the kids section, squeeze them. Give them a good, I squeezed all of the balls and made sure I found the ones that were the least inflated. I want it to be somewhat squishable. So that's a little pro tip. We will use some kind of object for this class. So it doesn't have to be a ball. It can be whatever kind of ball you have. It could be a block. It could be a decorative pillow. Um, and then you also need something that will slide. So if you've got wood floor, you need a slidey thing. I have my sock over here. I'm probably going to grab that. It could be a hand towel. If you're on a rug, it's going to be easier to slide, but you still might want something slippy, just another little surface. So those are our props today, okay? So come on up, and we're just going to do this press. We've done this before. Stand in your plumb line, so you might bend your knees a little bit. The center of your hip, the center, kind of middle of your hip, aligns over your ankle. Your ribs are neutral. Your head is on top, just floating. And then keep the shoulders low. I'm just going to come close. We're just going to do a squeeze, a squeeze, a squeeze. This is an upper body class. So I want you to start to feel these chest muscles, arm muscles, maybe even a little bit of the triceps waking up back there. Okay, squeeze. It's a little pulsy squeeze. And you could try it a little higher. You could try it a little lower. You could try it out in front of you with soft elbows. So different ways to say hello and wake up. Don't make any posture changes as you do that. Just neutral posture with a squeezing pulse. Okay, upper body practice, but we are going to say hello to the legs. Do two more. And then come to hip distance if you're not already there, about hip width. And we're going to do a few different versions of side bending because upper body strength is so important, especially for those of us women. Upper body strength, it's all connected to core. Leg strength is obviously also connected to core. But we want to tie these things in. We really want to feel how the arms and lifting and hauling, picking up heavy objects is really connected to the deep, deep core. And I have my hand on my belly, but of course that means three-dimensional core. So one option of side bending is to hold your object with soft elbows. It might be a little bit out in front of you, or if your arms are willing, it might be more overhead. Okay? Exhale, blow the candles out and hug those lower organs in. Don't tuck under as you do that. Do it again. Inhale into your ribs. Exhale, blow out 100 candles and hug those organs in. Keep those organs in. That's and up. Keep breathing here. That's going to lift pressure off of your pelvic floor and out of your low back as we do this movement. So important that you're doing the candles and a little bit of up. All right, so find an exhale now and side bend. Squeeze this object a little bit overhead. Use your legs, come back up to center. Exhale, blow out the candles, side bend. Notice that I am not coming into my deepest bend ever. Up to center, go side to side. I'm just doing a little baby side bend, trying to squeeze or at least hold this object, soft elbows, side bend. Can you feel how much work this is? So different than how we normally do side bends. Yeah, we're going to do one more on each side, and then we're going to mix it up a little bit. Really blow out those candles, and then come back up. You can give your arms a break and take them down if you want, or leave them up if you want to work it a little bit. Bring your legs out into more of a sumo. So Toes are turned out, knees are turned out. If this doesn't feel good, then keep the toes and knees pointed more forward. Now, you'll keep the ball in the upper hand, reach that upper hand up. You can either take the lower hand to the inner knee and just reach down, maybe press that inner knee and turn the torso. Or if it's easier to feel your organs coming in, you can have your hand on your low belly. Another exhale here. Reach up, lift that object as you blow out the candles and side bend. Okay? Bottom arm comes up, switch hands, exhale and side bend the other direction. We're going to spend a couple breaths here. You have options. You could certainly have your hand on your thigh, inside of your thigh, on your abdomen, reaching up as you bend the knees out and side bend. On an inhale, come up, switch hands. We're going to go side to side. Go at your pace, blowing out the candles, working with the version that's interesting right now. If you can't have the arm overhead for any reason, you can take the arm out in front of you or just keep it right at the shoulder. Okay, last time on your second side, and then come back up. Now you're going to take the ball in the hand that comes down, pull the elbow in and cinch this waist, a little oblique move. Keep lifting up with this free hand. And then up, and then exhale, pull. Arm goes up, elbow pulls down, cinch, waist. Blow out the candles. Up, switch. So slightly different intention, slightly different action, right? Might feel a little different than what we were just doing, what we were doing before that. One more on each side. Ooh, can you feel that deep core? Keep blowing out the candles, breathe into your ribs. Again, if the arm doesn't want to be up, you can keep it at shoulder height. Arms up, beautiful. Hug the object, bring it down in front of the chest, and toe heel the feet in. Ooh, legs got a little love there. Shake that out. Really nice. Okay, we're going to come down to the ground. We're done. I think we're done with the ball type object. I'm going to roll out my mat really fast. Like I said, you don't need one, but it's more about me being in white pants, to be honest. And I've got my sock, okay? That's all I need is a sock. So as you come down, I'm going to sit kind of side saddle. And you want to sit close-ish to the edge of your mat, if you're on a mat, so that you've got, remember I said we were going to be doing slippy stuff. You want to have lots of carpet or wood slippy area out in front of you. Okay, so you're going to take what is your top arm. I'm going to call this your top arm. Your bottom hand can be on the floor supporting you, and it can just be wherever it wants to be. Top hand has the slippy object under it. And you're just going to make big circles, like you're cleaning the floor. Big circles. Big circles. And your big circle might be a little circle, right? It's whatever size circle is working for your shoulder. This is a rotation in the trunk. Lot going on here. Make sure that as you're circling, your organs aren't bulging out. You're still having that corset kind of containment, breathing into the ribs. We want to keep that pressure off of the pelvic floor, off of the low back. We're going to do a couple more. Now, can you use the hand that's on the floor a little bit less? A little bit less. That's going to make that circling arm work even harder, right? Ooh, those feel good. Okay, now, same arm that you were just circling with. I want you to come down to the bottom forearm. You're going to let your slippy thing go for a second. You're going to take this top hand right about in line with, I don't know, your shoulder or chest. You'll kind of self-adjust and figure out the perfect place here. Your body is stacked. Okay, you're not rolling back and you're not rolling forward. You're stacked. Hand on the floor, shoulder low. Start to press into that hand. Press, 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 press. Ooh, you feel the arm lighting up. So see if you can press so much that you can do what I just did. This other arm, this bottom arm, comes off of the floor. Okay, take a breath and then put that bottom arm down if it came up. Now, if that's really hard, you can shake out this hand that was just on the ground. If that's really challenging, lengthen your top leg either a little bit or lengthen it a lot. And that's going to give you some counterweight and make it easier. Okay, so you can kind of play with how much you're using that leg. So let's try it again. Hand on the floor, maybe in line with the chest. You kind of figure out where it goes for happiness. Press, press, press. Don't let the shoulders come up. Keep your organs in and see if that bottom arm will come up. Now, I like to have that bottom hand on the shoulder of the arm that's working just to make sure it doesn't hike up. We are going to do the babiest of push-ups, little side poppin' tricep push-ups. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. 1, little tiny movement. 2. Now, can you lower down slow, 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 slow? If you need to, you put that bottom arm on the floor to help you. Slow, 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 all the way down. All right, now here's the kicker. Yes, you know it. We're going to come back up. Press. Use this top leg if you need to. Reach the top leg. Press, press, press. You can also use the bottom elbow, of course, and come back up. Let's do 5 more baby push-ups. 1, 2, don't leave me hanging here. 3, 4, keep the organs in. 5. We're going to lower down. I promise it's the last time. Slow, 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 slow. Use the bottom arm if you need to. Slow, 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 slow. Woo! Keep breathing. This is it. We're just coming back up and then we're done. Press, press, slow, 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 slow. Come up. Oh, mercy me. Shake out that hand. Wave that arm around. Hallelujah. Okay, now we're going to go a little cattywampus because we're going to do the same arm, but we need to switch legs. So sit on your other kind of side saddle. Get your slippy thing again. Put it down. And now you're going to take the elbow. Again, this is the arm that we were just doing the push-ups with. You're going to take that elbow onto the slippy thing, okay? Your other hand is on the floor for support. And we're going to go some different directions. All you're going to do is reach that elbow out, slide it out, and then pull it back in. Slide it out, pull it back in. You're again mostly stacked, not so turned toward the floor, but stacked ribs, hips, shoulders. Slide out, pull it back in. Now keep going, kind of like the circles. You can use that other hand on the floor more for more support, or you could try using it a little bit less and feel, ooh, again, more triceps and lats. Big latissimus dorsi. It's a big back muscle that attaches to your arm. You can also go slightly different directions. Go a little bit more at a diagonal or more down toward the legs. Get your trunk to flex a little bit more, not round, but hinge, I should say. Okay, let's do 2 more of these. Oof, I'm working up a sweat. Okay, last one, pull it in. and then come up. Oh, holy shoulders. So let's pause in the center. I'm going to grab this pillow to sit on for a moment. Plop. Just sit comfortably. Oh, roll those arms out. Ooh, crisscross if that feels good. Do some alternating shoulder rolls. And then shake that out. Okay, so we're actually going back to the side that we were just on, right? But this time, now your top hand is on the slippy object, okay? And the arm you were just working is your bottom supporting arm. And we're starting with those big circles or little big circles. So this can be a little ripply in the spine. Maybe you feel that silk in the wind feeling. Definitely doing some organ containing and not, I just don't want you to really be hunched over as you're doing it. If you're going to feel the undulation of the spine, make sure you find that full undulation. So as you come up, the chest widens, and then as you reach out, you might round over a little bit. Let's do 2 more. Oh, this feels so good. And you might be using that bottom hand a little bit less. Whew. Okay, now you're going to come down to the bottom forearm. You know where we're going. So right away, you might know that top leg just wants to lengthen out. Top hand on the floor. Press. Not lifting the shoulder, just press. Contain the organs, press. And just test out. What's it like? Could I imagine lifting that bottom arm? Maybe yes, maybe no. And then you give the hand a shake, cool as a cucumber. And then we're going to try it again. Maybe that top leg lengthens a little bit more. And you come off of that bottom arm. Maybe hand to shoulder. I kind of like that. Then I can feel that it's not lifting up. And we're going to do 7 little babies. You're not turning chest toward the floor. You're just stacked ribs, stacked shoulders. Last one. Oh, triceps now. Slow. You can use the bottom arm, okay? You can use that bottom arm on the floor. Reach with the top leg if you need to. Slow, slow. Slow that descent down. Land. Feather light. Okay, pause. Now, exhale, blow those candles out. Really contain your core and slowly come back up. Whew, that's it. 5, just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, we are coming back down, but this is it. Slow, slow, slow. Hold those organs in. Slow. Head goes along for the ride. Exhale. You might notice a difference on the 2 sides. I sure do. And then press and come up. Oh, this is not my stronger side. Come on up. And then release. Oh, we're going to be stronger after this, though. Okay, spin around. Side saddle. Now, slippy object on the floor, elbow of the arm you were just using, elbow on the slippy object, other hand supports. Slide it out, ribs are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Pull, feel under your arm, pull it back. Reach it out, contain those organs, pull it back. Keep going. You can go different directions. Just even changing the line of your slide 1 degree will be something different, something unique for the body. You might be experimenting with, could I use that hand on the floor 1 degree, slightly less, 1 degree less. Contain those organs, breathe through your nose. Okay, last two. These are really good for us. Good for the shoulders, so good for the trunk, for posture, for the core. Ooh, and then come on up. Oh, I'm going to toss my sock away. I'm going to sit again. Do some shoulder loosening. Just anything that feels good here. Yes. All right, we are ending with, come on up to standing. We are ending with our anti-Dowager's hump movement, okay? I'm going to do a little bit of a variation on it to help loosen the neck and keep the upper back really mobile. So I'm going to stand slightly to the side and be a little closer just so you can see me. I've got soft knees, but remember on this one, you're not going to turn your pelvis. So your pelvis stays as much as you can in the direction it's facing, all right? Your ribs, your shoulders, and your neck are going to move, but not your pelvis, okay? So we're going to start with left elbow coming out to the side, kind of just a half goalpost, okay? As that elbow comes out to the side, just easy in the shoulder, turn your head the opposite direction. And now you're going to turn both at the same time. Hand comes to right shoulder, head turns left. Okay, and we're just going to do that a couple of times. The arm and the head are moving in opposite directions. Your ribs aren't moving, your spine below your neck isn't moving yet. Okay, so get the rhythm of that. Now, we are going to add. As the hand comes to the shoulder, turn the torso that direction, to the right, as your head continues to turn to the left. And then open back out. And then again, hand on shoulder, whole upper body, not the pelvis, turns to the right, head to the left. Open back out. Again, so we're just adding on to what we were doing before. Last time, open, head to the right, arm to the left. Last time here, we're going to hold this one. Turn your ribs, turn your shoulders to the right, turn your head to the left, and stay here. Pelvis doesn't move, ribs are soft. Now, as you turn each direction, can you think of barely in your upperest back? Yes, it's not a word, I know. Can you think of a little bit of arching, like you're a high jumper, and just with the very, very upper back, you're gonna come up and over that pole of the high jump. Keep breathing. I know this is a kind of restricted place. We're freeing up the spine here. All right, now let it go. Open back out, head to the right, arm to the left, and release. Now, if you're able, go look in a mirror. We just did it a few times, but go look in a mirror and just see if your shoulders are a different height or if your arms are a different length. Okay, I'm feeling it in my body. And I've had a lot of feedback when you've done this one, like, oh my gosh, I did have a mirror and I looked and it was wild. So it's kind of fun to notice the difference. Okay, come on back. We're going to do the second side. So remember, we're starting with this very simple movement of right arm to the right, head turns left. Okay, and then we're just coming across, both move opposite. You take your hand to your shoulder and you turn your head to the right. And that's it. That's all we're doing right now. Mobilizing the neck, freeing it up with the shoulder rhythm. Ribs are neutral. Spine below the neck is quiet. You're just breathing through your nose, enjoying this little rhythm, this pattern in the body, meditative movement. Okay, now this time, keep your pelvis forward, but as the hand comes to the shoulder, the ribs and shoulders are going to turn with that hand, turning to the left. Keep your head to the right. Turn, 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 and then open. Head goes left, arm goes right, and then come back. Torso turns, head turns opposite. Okay, so we're going to do that a few times. Make sure you're not arching, especially in your lower back. You're not pushing your hips forward over your forefeet. Keep your hips over your ankles. And feel the loosening. Feel the unraveling that's possible here. You're warm, you're warmed, your body's warmed up, muscles are warmed up. So we've got this possibility of unraveling some of the stickiness in the spine. We're going to do this one more time. And then this time we're going to stay. Hand on shoulder, ribs and shoulders turn, head turns opposite. Okay, and you're going to keep turning. I know that it can create kind of the feeling of some compression. Your breath might be a little less, a little restricted. That's okay. Keep turning. Think of it as freeing. You're freeing up the sticky spots. Now, in your uppermost back, the highest point on your upper back, not your low ribs popping forward, but your uppermost back, can you imagine just the start of going up and over the high jump? Just the start of it. It's not really even a movement as much of a feeling inside or an idea. Last moments here, keep breathing. Pelvis is still forward. And then unwind. Arm goes out, head turns to the left. And then everything comes back to center. Ooh, release. If you've got a mirror, go again and check and just see, are you evened out or did it, free up something on that side? And then let's end here with feet about hip width, soft knees. I love this one. Backs of the hands come forward, head comes down. Bend your knees, tuck under, big sail of the body. And now turn your palms up, bend your elbows, untuck, tail back. Oh, shoulders, collarbones wide, heart open. And then sweep the backs of hands around again. And let yourself interpret this. So the arms might be doing different things. It might be a completely different pattern for you, but let it have that kind of, just freedom, letting you explore the space of your spine that's been opened up. Interpretive, scribbly, slippery, feel good. And then release. Oh, just notice how you feel. This is the perfect time to lie down. Please lie down for a few minutes, just even a couple of minutes. Let your body integrate, settle. You can get as cozy as you want to. If you've got 10 minutes, take 10 minutes. If you're going to add on another practice, another short practice, that's also a great idea. And then take a little bit of a longer shavasana, okay? Thanks so much for spending time with me today and my rainbow balls of protection. Okay, have a fabulous day. Thanks for taking care of yourself and thanks for letting me be a part of it. I'll see you next time.